Hello, in this video I'm going to share with you what epilepsy is, some of the main symptoms involved, as well as a few supplements and alternative health ideas that can really help. Now before I get started, down below in this YouTube video, I'm giving away a link where there's a free video guide all about shopping for supplements. It talks about what to take for certain medical conditions like epilepsy, as well as some supplements that can help with fitness, skincare, and a whole lot more. Now, in the simplest of terms, epilepsy occurs when seizures frequently take place. Now, if you're wondering what the heck is a seizure, well, it's basically when the brain sends out all these signals, funky signals, and the person starts acting strangely. Now, when I say the word seizure, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? You probably think of someone convulsing, like they're possessed by some type of evil spirit from the movie Exorcist or something, right? Well, the truth is, these convulsions don't always take place, and sometimes they can be very, very gentle, like if someone drank too much coffee, or they can occur on one part of the body. Now, the fascinating thing with seizures is because, well, the brain sends all these weird signals, so a wide variety of symptoms can take place. For example, a person could be stuck, like staring at an object or a person for like an extremely long time. Of course, if that person is very attractive, then you might want to rule out seizures. This might be normal. Another side effect, which could be kind of scary, is seeing things and hallucinating, which is kind of interesting. There's some history with the drug LSD, which is all about seeing things. And it's been in the 1940s, and the person who found the drug, Albert Hofmann, he actually accidentally injected himself with LSD. He says, "Oh, this is nothing, it's just a small amount." So he actually rode his bike home, and he just started freaking out like majorly. He started drinking like tons and tons of milk because he thought that would cure him. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting. So what do you think about LSD? Can it be helpful? Is it just a totally horrible drug? Now, a couple other common signals that someone has epilepsy would, of course, be tingling in the area of the body, losing consciousness, and of course another thing, someone could lose control of their bladder, which would not be very pretty and good. So as you can see, identifying this disease is not easy. But the important thing is it is a brain problem, something that has to do with the brain. The only way to really tell if someone has it would, of course, take some medical tests from a professional. Now, another thing that can really help someone identify if they have epilepsy is that when the seizures take place, again, it could be a wide variety of symptoms with a seizure, but the same thing usually happens. So, for example, if someone has a seizure where they stare off into space forever, and next time they do the same exact thing, then they probably have epilepsy. Whatever the condition of the seizure is, if it keeps taking place over and over again, that's a sign. Now, of course, we like to think with the medical community, with all the technology and people, very smart people with huge degrees, they know everything. But of course, the reality is that the human brain is about as complicated as the solar system. So, we still don't know a lot of stuff. But don't lose heart. They did figure out one thing. You ready for it? One of the major causes of epilepsy is head injury. Of course, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to realize that, right? So protect your head. Other causes, of course, could be like a virus, a deadly pathogen, not getting enough oxygen to your brain. Now, to really help prevent this problem, reduce your chance, I really recommend a multivitamin, a good one. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Kevin, I can get vitamins from food and stuff. But the reality is that the food that we do eat simply doesn't have the vitamins and minerals like it should. A main reason of this is because, well, farmers, they're in business to make money, and they use like funky chemicals and stuff to help grow their crops bigger and faster and fight off all these annoying insects, which helps them earn money, but well, it takes away the vitamins. So that's one big reason. There's a lot more too. And if you're deficient in just one vitamin, it can cause some major problems. To give you one example, if a woman is deficient in folic acid, her chance of giving birth to a child with a neural tube defect, which is pretty much death, increases about 70%. So it's huge. Also, definitely reduce stress, get a lot of sleep. Of course, we live in a very stressful times, right, with all technology and crazy stuff going on. One thing that really helps with me, if you're really stressed out or really even angry, is something called Ulai breathing, which is basically breathe extremely deep and just hold it for a really long time. You do that, it'll calm you down. Has to. Another thing, of course, is omega-3 supplement, which studies show that can really help with epilepsy too. Plus, there's a lot of herbs that can help. Now, if you are someone interested in supplements and herbs, like I mentioned earlier, I'm giving away that free video guide. There's a ton of value in it. And you can check that out by clicking on the link below. I think you're really going to like it. Well, I really appreciate your time. I hope this video helped a couple people out there. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.